Hey there, everyone. Nice to see you. This is episode 2B of Project 3 of The Joy of Functional Game Dev. And the project is Treatz, which is another person's project again. But we're seeing what we can do to make the unit of measure stuff better. And we left in a cliffhanger where there were lots and lots of errors. And it's been a couple days for me, so I don't exactly remember. Okay, that's expected to have float px. Mostly it was, hey, I'm expecting to have dimensions now, when before there were no dimensions. So it's going to be a lot of pasting my PXs. Okay, so this one's going to be, let's try to find all the other ones where, no, well, I guess not. Okay, get cost. So cost is an int cell. So let's get cost. Let's go there. Well, let's get cost. What are you? So cost is an int. So where's get cost? Let's go there. Get cost point obstacles. Looking at okay obstacles. All this is just bros. All right. Let's try find that with something times 1 px. Okay. Oop. Down to 51. So less than max value times 1 px. Then that hit down to 50. So now this is a cell. My bad. These are cells. This should be a cell then. All right. 49. Get neighbors. Which takes a map and cell. But graph is what problem are you having? Type mismatch. Expecting a map cell. Oh, okay. So what is graph? Graph is create graph. Graph needs to give, so x and y are, okay. Graph needs to be in cell. Alright, so create graph times 1 cell, and that's times 1 cell. And then that should get it. Oh! So what is all nodes? Huh. What is all nodes? Oh, these are int cell. All better? All better. Down to 47. Okay, so mountains, possible lookup, which needs to be an int, is an int cell. So I need to go to this definition, and this may or may not help things get cleared up or make them muddier. Okay, let's rebuild. $46. Treat set. That is an int. So where's treat set coming from? Where is your definition? Good. Hey, I don't do grid X, grid Y. So I don't even need, because now we're cool. 45. And look at, okay, location is a vector 2. So these need to be cells. Is that right? Well, PX, PX, sorry, PX. Here, PX, oops, selecting things. PX. Okay, 37. Okay, so X is an int cell times pixels per cell. It's just should I actually be able to get rid of this? Don't mess with those, because now cell width F. I don't need. Do I do this? Yes. All right. And we have sundex times cell height of 36 to point P. What is P? P is float cell to point. P is int cell. Here. So, well, we might have to do P first. Well, we'll deal with this in a second. These are a little bit easier because they're just PXs. Well, how do we do this? PX, PY. Oh, because we can't. Got it. If that contains some other logic, we'll just do, actually we're going to borrow U and multiply it by one cell. Point says float cell. So I need 10 times 1.0 cell. Okay, got that one, cool. Alright, get that one. Getting through. 33. Okay. Headaches because why not? Well, because the foam, which is map int to int frame, is update dragon foam. Okay, go to update dragon foam. Alright, oh, there. Hey, you're right there. Int cell. And then we're cool. Is cell out of bounds? Well, let's go there. Bounds X float. Wait. Yep. So out of bounds float. Okay. Float what? These are in x's. So let's go. And let's put some things on there. X, if it's, now we wind up with less than wait. So map with F, which is in that. So now I should be able to leave things? No, because that's a times 1.0 cell. Better. Alright. So that's going to be a px. We're not going to do that. And now we're cool. I think so. Alright. Dot unpassable look. What is this unpassable lookup? Go to definition. Passable. Float B, float U. To cell. I'm a little confused. What type? To cell X and Y. What is that? These are. Okay. We shall find this. Build you. $29. We're getting there. We're so getting there. So it's still out of bounds. And P is, what is P? What is P? It's cell. Um, Grid location. Cell out of bounds. Did I do that right, or did this is cell? Or no? Nope, because the cell is okay. Nope, this is doing map. This is doing in this is in pixels. This is so in pixels. Random grid location. Go to the definition of that. But it doesn't make any sense. Random grid location is the aux Treatz lookup. For the moment, we're going to multiply it by 1 px, but we are concerned 1.0 that it's going to come crashing down upon us. See, those are cells. Go back to that thing. Go to the definition. Times, because that's map width times the cell width. So it really is. That is the size of the thing in pixels. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. Data foam. Expecting a float cell at given an int cell. Huh. Why are you expecting a float cell? Data foam count, and it contains key. Okay, data.foam. So what am I calling? Dragon's Cut. No. Alright. If data foam count is less than max player foam. Plus, oh, that's the plus. Oh, stop. Yes, there were build errors. I know. And map contains key. Alright, then it's data foam. So wait. To grid float cell. And these are int cells. Right. Alright. I'm going to leave parentheses on here. And we're going to int. There you go. Times 1 cell. And this is getting uglier. Uglier. This isn't helping at all. Alright. Center grid Y. Cell, float cell. Did I make it? Didn't I make a utility for this? Yes, I didn't. Thought I had. I probably would have. Yeah, our problem here is all about floats and cells, and there's just not a center grid, which is in float cells. That's pixels per cell, so we don't need that correction anymore. And all right, down to 24. I think these are PX. Yep. Okay. Yep. But actually, I regard this as a problem with converting floats and ints all the time. This is the problem with converting floats and ints all the time. What did I do here? All right, times that. Oh, didn't cast the int. Can I do that? No. Huh. Yeah, goofiness. I paused for a moment to complain about it on the F# Slack team. We'll see what they say about it. And it may just be like, hey dude, make a function. Well, yeah. And meanwhile, we're down to Alright, you are default speed. Default speed. Go to definition. We're this default speed. Oh, how do we know? 1.5. Expected to have type float px. So, to definition, default speed. Really, this is px per frame, if I'm really being honest. Okay. Failed. Oh, 16. Ooh, 4 in one blow. Default speed, which is in px, times notch paddle with type float. Velocity. What is normalize? What? What is going on? Okay, so I got a float px, and what's a new behavior state, and the steering direction, and normalize. Normalize. It gives me a vector 2. Oh, I see. See, an A is a float. See, and this is where px? Well, oh, does not over 1 px 1.0 x. And all right. Will it work? Hey, all right. Circle distance, which is a double. We're going to fix that right quick. You're all being float px's. Yep. Well, the distance. All right. 13. Circle distance is x. Go. 12. Velocity. Ah. Remember, kids, careful how you click. X. 0.00 px. And px. 0 px. Then velocity is greater than 0.0 px. 0 px. Boom. Boom. All kinds of pasting px's all over the place. And then unpassable lookup. Set. Where go? Okay, where are you? Oh. Uh-huh. What is X and Y? So these need to be cell and 2 cell. Ah, where are you? Oh. Put the int in there times 1 cell. And we'll just make it work. Make it happy again. I'm now afraid a little bit because I think we're now going to build, but I'm not so sure we're going to run. I think I may have skewed something up here. but we're going to find out. Oh, looks like I didn't. All right. Well, that's quite a thing. Well, hey, cool. I put all sorts of units of measure in this thing. Take that, pezipink. And it actually, I think in some cases it did improve the code. I do have learned since then, in talking with at least one of the authors, that the code was rushed. The code was done pretty much the day before it got presented, and so which as we've been looking through, it's pretty obvious that that is the case. But for now, I'm ending episode 2B because this gives me a good point. Good point to transition to some other things, which is that I've noticed, and I'm gonna pull up the SDL F# wrapper that and this one will be here. Okay. The SDL FS that we have here versus the one that I pulled over from so he branched project 2 before I made a bunch of changes to the wrapper, and so the next bit is, and then he added a few things to the wrapper, most notably SDL game controller, which you can tell not very in the style that I did it. And he did exactly what he needs. This is done perfectly. He put exactly what he needed into the game to get it to work, which is same design decision I would make. But what I'm doing is I'm attempting over here to make a full-on SDL2 wrapper in F#. And so I've moved it to its own GitHub repo. I will put a link to where that is down below. But so next I'm going to, in the next episode, I'm going to switch to integrate the updated wrapper with the code, and that's going to be just as big of a refactor to do as the putting in of units of measure has been for these 2 episodes. So, but in any case, so that's what's coming up. Thanks so much for going on this journey with me, and as always, keep that joy of functional game dev in your heart. See you next time.